That's what I
Not by
said.
themselves, lady.
Okay.
You don't do that.
If you walk away, you'll be obstructing me. I will have to arrest you.
You do not walk up to little kids and do that.
It's just before Christmas, and fishery officers are out patrolling the rocks around Ahipara in Northland, and they've just come across a couple of divers.
They've got a couple of pretty small Hessian sacks, but one of them's just palmed the sack off to, looks like a younger daughter possibly, or a young girl. How you going? Can we just have a quick look in the bag? Excuse me, sweetie. Can I just have a quick look in your bag, please?
As Marcy attempts to catch the girl with the bag, one of the men darts across the rocks with another sack, and then Dad arrives in full force.
Okay. Hey.
You can talk to me.
Okay.
My daughter.
I just want to have a look in the bag,
Hey.
and then we'll go. Okay. That's all I want to do.
What you do? Walk straight over to my little
Yeah,
kids.
all it was just because she was walking away with the
Hey.
bag. I said, hey, can I just have a look in the bag? That's all I said.
Hey, you do not walk up to little kids and do that.
Okay. Now, can I just have a quick look in the bag and then we'll be off?
Okay, you do not walk up to... I already told you what was in the bag.
Okay.
But I mean, we're entitled to have a look. Yes, I know you are. But not like walking up to kids and... Hey, when they're by
Hey, I
themselves.
said, hey, sweetie, can I just have a look in your bag? That's all I
Not
said.
by themselves, lady.
Okay.
You don't do that.
Okay.
All right.
Well, can I have a look in the bag now, please?
You wait when I'm ready, okay? You don't walk up to kids when you know they're by themselves. Because she walked up
The
to
fact that the guy gave the girl the bag to take away and that Marcy had told him what she was doing doesn't seem to make any difference. And it takes officers Steve and George to stop the situation escalating out of control.
Hey, you over there, we're over here, okay? So don't say it to me. No.
If you walk away, you'll be obstructing me. I will have to arrest you. Is it worth getting arrested? Is it worth getting arrested for 3 power?
it's not.
Well, come here and talk to me now, please, sir. Okay, just calm down, all right? It's not a big issue.
I know,
Okay.
well,
Okay.
we're in rock pulling the G.
I know.
Giving us a hard
Okay.
time.
I'm not giving you a hard time at all, sir. We've got 3 undersized power here, okay? You know what the legal size for power are?
Yeah, something like your hand size or something.
Okay.
Oh,
Well, they're undersized, aren't they?
okay, we can just biff them back in the
I can
water,
biff them
simple
back,
as
okay.
that.
But I'm just going to get your details and we'll just talk about it, eh?
While Steve tries to get the guy to calm down, the other divers come back with a sack that's a bit smaller than when he disappeared behind the rocks.
Okay. He's got to be 125, see, and he's
120.
115, 116.
Gee. Well, I like that. That broken one would have been no good back in the water anyway, eh?
Yeah, but you're not even allowed them. I mean, he's just measurable, but I'm just
not
gonna
get charged for them, mate.
Well, I mean, at the moment you've been primo to deal with. What I have to do is, all I have to do is grab your details, ask you a couple of questions, and I mean, have you had anything to do with fisheries before? No. So I mean, and then I just put a recommendation into the boss. So I'll just grab your name and that.
He might be easy to deal with, but he's also dumped some of his catch in amongst the rocks.
One of our guys has gone down to where the offender walked away to with his bag and retrieved a power that doesn't even hit 70, which is pretty pitiful. I mean, look at the size of it compared to my hand. I'd be embarrassed taking that.
There turns out to be 12 undersized power in the rock pool, but the guy will only be getting an infringement notice for the ones in his possession. And as for his buddy, he's calmed down. The 2 guys may have committed offences, but for Marcy, the lasting memory will be a father who made the whole incident a lot more unpleasant than it needed to be.
They had a total between them of 7 undersized power, although there was a further 12 in the rock pool. But I mean, because of their attitude, it just made it that much harder to deal with. It's Christmas, all we want to do is educate people, but at the end of the day, you still got to follow the rules.
Both men were fined $250 for taking undersized power.